Okay, so I'm starting to run here. We're looking for a dwarf-related stuff. We want to do enormous, 25 provinces per player because that's more fun. Standard, completely random map. Circular world, yeah, just standard map is fine. Underground. One or more caves of random size. 4 or more small. 1 cave. 2 caves. Circle cave. 1 or more caves of random size. Rivers. We don't like the north-south wraparound. And go from there. Oh, game name. This will be Twitch 4, I think. It'll tell me if it wasn't right. But who we're going to do? Let's look at Middle Ages first and see what we can get for dwarf-related stuff. And see, this is what? 5? We want 5 more players. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Why that? Because 10 enemies is fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 10 of them. Then us. Human. Random. Okay, so Middle Ages. What was it talking about? It was and one of the Norse ones. Vanheim, I think it was. Not Valheim, Vanheim. Vanheim, Arrival of Man. Is a human nation ruled by Vanir, ancient enemies of the Jotun giants, and they can sail across the oceans and hide themselves with illusions. They mostly use infantry, utilize many unique troops, including flying Valkyries. No, that's not it. Those aren't dwarfs. Oh. Human berserkers and skin shifters. Their dwarven smiths are powerful earth mages. So that's not really dwarves. They just have dwarf mages. Dwarven smiths. Kingdom Frozen Lands, a nation of humans. Our tradition of 3 peoples intermingle and one is transformed. We're told to choose are more numerous, but it's clear that humans will dominate the land in the distant future. Yeah, it's inspired Norse inspiration, but I'm looking for dwarf stuff, maybe. Use wolf riders, but no heavy cavalry or bows are used. Their mages are versatile and powerful sorcerers. Nope. The Triton Queens. Nope. That's the Mind Flayers. The Old Kingdom. There are nations with dwarves, but none of them have dwarves as their rank and file troops. Oh, well, that sucks. That kind of ruins everything, doesn't it? But we can still have a dwarven smith named Vukrils. You get hobbits in the late era, but they aren't dwarves. No, they're definitely not dwarves. Anything in the later ages. Oh, yeah, that's right. Or maybe early ages. Oops.
I do not think oops means what you think it means.
The early age, see if there's there. So, Kings, blah, they still have dwarven smiths. But I'm going to guess there's no actual dwarves, though, are there? Going to entrance to hell, and can hide themselves with illusions. Powerful death and air mages and smiths are skilled in earth and death magic. Early ages has Swartoff, who are dwarves of sinister nature. Helheim nation. Okay. It's the ones I was just looking at. There's a swart off, whatever. Very powerful, but cursed artifacts, yes. Because that's always good. So it's either just basically Norsemen with Svartalf. So the Svartalf is a dwarf of sinister nature, and like all dwarves, they shun the daylight and prefer to live deep in caves to work their wonders. The Svartalfs fled the advance of man and found refuge in the hills near the blah blah. It's got death and earth magic. All trading dark magic, but are not as skilled as mages of the earth as their dwarven cousins. So they're not really dwarvens. So not you guys. So there's your dwarven smith. He just doesn't have his magic either. But he's a master smith, which is master smith is highly skilled at crafting magic items. For the purpose of crafting magic items, he can add the value of his ability to all magic paths he knows. He's said to have crafted many of the most ancient and powerful artifacts. A fey boar. Scout and hearse. So glamour and air magic. Air, glamour, blood. Your earth, your air, glamour, and blood. Middle-aged Ulm has 2 different dwarven commander types? Really? Look at all of them. So spy, commander of Ulm, commander. They don't look like dwarves. Black priests have organized the Iron Cult of Ulm. They consider magic outside religion to be sacrilegious. Sacrilegious order learn magic or smithing. Are not allowed to learn magic or smithing. Priest smith, black priest, guardian, master mason. No magic there. Dwarven priests and dwarven smiths and priest smiths. So there's the priest smith. So a master smith. Next is responsible for the production of weapons and armor. They instruct lesser smiths in the forges. Blah. Fear of magic is common in Ulm. So it's not really a dwarf. It's where they were shorter. Yeah, it doesn't really look like a dwarf. It doesn't say that he's a dwarf. Unhindered researcher. Resource bonus of 10. Forge bonus 2. So what do we want to play anyway? Just dwarves or mechanical smith stuff? I don't know. Yeah, no master smith here, but he does have the forge bonus, which is still good. So it reduces the cost of gems by whatever that happens to be. He actually has more magic available to him than the actual dwarven smith. You can make 5 gem items for 1 gem with a dwarven hammer. Aids in the production of armaments for new warriors. Extra resources are granted to the fort this unit is located in. Black priest, priest smith. Let's see, he's The emerging conflict between the Master Smiths and the Black Priests. Some Smiths accepted the new cult and became ordained as lowly priests of the Iron Faith. This made them accepted by the priests, but they lost influence in society, being considered cowards and turncoats. They have since found the means to imbue their craft with divine might. Their most accomplished work to date is the black halberds used by the guardians of the Keep of Ulm. So how does that work? Do they get special stuff because they can do priest stuff? Yeah, this Ulm is one of the more stronger nations. They got basically everything. Special anti-magic spells. Cool. So there's the Black Knights. Lance, Morning Star, full plate. This is Middle Ages too. Magic resistance 9. If you hate elves, they have spells to deal with elves. I got a sapper, got guardian, crossbows. I'm good at the crossbows. Crossbows wearing plate, half helmets, arbalests, range of 50. Those are very mean crossbows. Now I'm beginning to see why Ulm dominates. I don't play them very often. I can't remember last time I played. It's been a very long time since I played Ulm. You even get war dogs. Spy commander. Black Lord. No magic here. Just skilled rider, but lots of protection. They have great strengths and some big weaknesses. Overall, a great nation. Yeah. They seem to be weak in magic. Overall. No real, most of their leadership is not magic based. Halt heretic? I don't even know what that means. Barbarian ancestors to make some weak to magic. There we go. So, I don't know. Kind of like in, is it Vanheim? Because they actually have a Dwarven Smith. It's going to be Earth Magic and then Random Magic. And of course they have Master Smith. It's going to be add the value of this ability to stuff he knows. The Immortal Boars, are they immortal? The Fabor? They are immortal boars. The breed of magical swine known to exist only in Vanheim. The creatures are sometimes used in warfare, but it is their immortality, not their physical power, that makes them invaluable. The swine are slain each evening to feed the soldiers, but at dawn they are again alive and well, ready to march with the armies of Vanheim. So immortality, they do trample, for survival animal, and supply bonus 100 per boar. Wow. Infinite bacon every morning. Hey, Desperado, welcome back. Wow. So these armies can go for as long as they want. Oh, you don't need to tell me. That 100 supplies is priceless. I mean, that's per boar. Just a couple of boars and you feed a huge army. When we're talking huge, we're talking go around the Earth, the planet a few times huge. Because 100 supplies is a lot. And you just have, like I said, 5-10 boars, you're good. They die in combat. Yep, they come back. Army dies of high cholesterol after 3 months of campaigning. Yes. So, no magic from you. Wind and glamour. Wind and glamour. Oh, these are the flying guys, aren't? No. These aren't the winged ones. Skin shifters and blah, blah, blah. Skin shifters fight as humans until they become seriously hurt, and then they turn into half-man of wolven appearance. Skin shifters regenerate in both human and wolven form. That's pretty good, too. Skin shifter, this one. So ambidextrous berserkers. Broadswords, nothing special there. Elscarl, there's your javelins. At least got some javelins, no real archers. But the skin shifters, regeneration, the boars, Valkyrie, light. Oh, there's our flyers. And they've got glamour. The van. Oh, there's our sacred unit. Stealthy, glamour, skilled riders. So, magic, not super. Sailing. Magic can bring his men with him across the sea. So, random magic skill. That's not too bad. Of course, the dwarf. Priest. No, also sacred. Are the dwarfs these guys? No, they're not sacred. They're not meant to fight. Lots of sacred units. Well, sorry, sacred leadership. Sorry. The actual sacred units is only the Valkyrie. Valkyrie are sacred. The boars are not. They don't need to be. So the Valkyrie are sacred. But that's kind of cool. All the elves are sacred. It's not an elf. It's a Valkyrie. Well, I think we're liking the Vanir, actually, or the Vanheim, simply because we got our Dwarven Smiths, we got the Immortal Boars, we got Valkyrie Flying Unit, also Sacred Units, that's good, and then Leadership. These guys look like pretty decent. They get 5 levels of magic, so that's pretty good. Of course, they're Sacred too, and they got Glamour. These are good generals. Yes, it's all about the bacon, I think, at this point. So, on our site is Vanhala. So, that's recruitment stuff. We get the Air Gem and Glamour Gem every turn. Let's get the Halls of Anver. Enables recruitment of Dwarven Smiths and the Fey Boar, and then 3 Earth Gems per turn. So, that's pretty good stuff. I think we'll go with you guys. So, Vanheim. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's us. Dun, dun, dun. You do not want to be you. The Great Mother. Oh, not the fun choices here. Is there a unique dwarf smith hero? It's a commander, which is basically a hero. As far as the god, though, I don't know. Oh, we do. We have the Eldest Dwarf, Sylvault Elf, Master Smith. This is the bad dwarf, though. He's the younger brother of the eldest dwarf. Together, the two of them learned and mastered their arts of smithing and artifice. But the younger brother did not have the temperament to become as skilled as his brother. As the centuries passed, he observed as his brother forged increasingly beautiful artifacts. In jealous rage, he stole his brother's most prized possession and fled into the wilderness. He became obsessed with greed and transformed himself into a horrible Linmore or whatever in order to protect his treasures from his elder brother. But the other brother didn't follow him. Instead, he forged mighty weapons. So there we go. Unique version of it. There might be. Because these factions usually have, special little hero types that you're thinking of, like what's his face from the game we were just in, where he had the little immortality thing. He was very special because of that. Nobody else had that. So there might be another one coming in, but who knows? I don't. But we could do a Master Smith Dwarf. Outsmart the drawers, blah, blah, blah. Magic forging, the two of them, whatever. But the younger brother, same story. And did the younger brother. The eldest dwarf tried to regain his stolen gold, but the dragon was too powerful. Instead, he forged magical weapons and gave them to the heroes of men so that they would slay his brother. Recently, he gave up on his schemes of vengeance and decided to turn his crafts to greater challenge. He would craft himself a godly mantle and claim the world as his. So Earth, he's a master smith, the eldest dwarf. I don't know, is that going to be a good thing for a god? Only 11 hit points. He's not going to see a whole lot of combat. He's just going to be sitting around forging items all day, wouldn't he? Master Lich, Ghost King, son of Fenrir. What's this? A Demi-Lich. For God, not the best? No, but it's a thing. Keeper of the Bridge. Whereby was a careful god. He had a single bridge to his citadel of power. This bridge was guarded by the Keeper, and the Keeper never sleeps, and he sees everything, even in the middle of the night. Keeper of the Bridge also has skill in air and earth magic to complement his ability. His already formidable fighting skills. Now that the Penbrook is dead, the Keeper has seen his chance to become a new god, or the new god. So air, earth, nature. Can add on to those, of course. Supply bonus. Patrol bonus. Undreaming. That one. Father of Winters. Father of Winters. Cold, so air, water. Cold resistant, chill. Snow move. Cold power. What's cold power? This unit is more powerful in cold provinces. And chill. Creature is surrounded by unnatural cold. The cold is most intense during snowy weather and in cold provinces. God Winters likes the cold, and his physical power increases in cold provinces. He is constantly surrounded by a large whirlwind of snow that will freeze anyone nearby. You. The Allfather. The Allfather is the first and last of the Aesir. Ancient gods that died in the Great War with the Rimtusar. When that war ended, the greater god banished the remaining Aesir from the world. When that was gone, the Allfather has returned to the world to claim it is his. The Allfather was the foremost of the Aesir and is a master of magic, a great scholar, and an outstanding general. Like his subject, he is master of illusions and false appearances, and is able to pass undetected through enemy lands. Like the Van Jarls of Vanheim, the Allfather is able to cross the oceans by ship. The Allfather is at times accompanied by 2 great wolves and his great 8-legged horse, who is able to run. Oh, I wonder who he is. Wotan. It's not Odin, it's Wotan. He lost an eye even. I wonder if he can fix that. Glamour. Stealthy. Wow. So astral, death, glamour. It's an interesting combination. And he's got his 8-legged horse. How come he only has 2 hoof attacks? Didn't he have 4? Recuperation. What's this? The unit heals its afflictions over time. Recuperation loses effect once the unit gets old. What's old for you? Oh, it flies. A flying horse. Actually, it's not too bad. Skilled rider, sailing, glamour, research, not a big deal. It needs much better gear, but that's what the Dwarven Smith's going to be. Yeah, he's pretty mobile with that horse. You can sneak too. Yeah, he's stealthy. That stealthy 65 is nice. And then, of course, the glamour. Cast illusions on the appearance. In battle, they mirror their own image. While moving, they take on the appearance of common men. These units cannot be detected by enemies while moving in their own lands and are very difficult to spot when hiding in enemy territories. So that's not too bad. Got that. Got shoes that have to be careful because of the horse. Okay, they can do this. I think we'll go with him. I mean, oh, we didn't look at you. The Ajna is a female Aesir who has survived the death of her kin. The Aesir were ancient gods. Yeah. So air, earth, glamour. Nothing special. Which is a shame. And glamour is it. Let's see, we're not doing inanimate objects. Don't like those. Daves of the Sun. Gem generator, 2 fire gems. Reduces unrest. Supply bonus. Nature, fire. Sun is a giant divine heritage, once given the splendor of the sun by a previous god. Every morning she rose and brought warmth and comfort and fertility to frozen lands. So great were her powers, and so great was her mercy, that mankind turned away from the greater god and gave her their prayers instead. He stripped her of her authority, blah, blah, blah. So, she's interesting, but not very strong. Nothing special there. What about you? The females are to survive, same deal as the other one. Disease healer. Supply bonus. I think we're going to go with Odin. Don't want to be Odin. Oh, what kind of magic should we give him? Stick with where he has. New pass or 40 points. Let's do his... Actually. So, astral, death, glamour. A little bit of nature? Maybe? Oh, domain. At least 8. Productivity. Oh, negative 19 points. Hey, welcome back, Skyward. Just had to do a few things. No worries, nothing's happened. Can reduce our glamour? Because I really don't want glamour, do I? Oh, I can only take it down to 1. Oh, it's right, we can go dormant. Come back. Don't come into the world for a few turns. Get a bunch of points that way. I can live with that. Got some pre-spells. Stellar Decree and Word of Power. Decree of the Underworld, Syllable of Death. Go priests. Can also make the climate colder since his nation is not bothered by snow. Other nations might even suffer from it. Oh, that's right. He's does that stuff. Oh, no, sorry, so I can Father Winter. To get more points? Cold does that? I guess it does. It does. Income is reduced by 2%. Resources increased by 15%, though. Supplies decreased by 10%. But we have the pigs. Oh, wait, do the pigs... Yeah, the pigs will also apply to this, don't they? Because they do supplies. Can make it really cold. Oh, you can't take it below 2. That's okay. Trying to remember what astral magic is good for. Use that there and go nature Florence 22. So more productive, right? So income +1, resources +30, supplies -10 still. It's a lot of resources. Can live with that. Okay, so plus effects. Arcane Command, Magic Resistance. This is for our sacred units. Farcaster, Arcane Finesse. Blessed Mages, Priests, and some units with natural attack will more than likely to penetrate enemy magic resistance. +1 penetration. And Dying. Blessed units will fight on even after they have been killed. Living units that have died will die for real after the combat, but undead units will survive the ordeal. Undead Command. All Sacred Commanders will be able to lead more undead units, +50 undead leadership. This also works for commanders that would not normally be able to lead undead units. Mending Bones. All Sacred Undead units will heal battle afflictions over time. We don't have any undead sacred units, though. Withering Weapons. Blessed units will get Withering Weapons. Anyone wounded by a Withering Weapon will get decayed if they fail a magic resistance roll. This will affect all weapons except natural range attacks such as Mind Blast and Breath Weapons. Well, that's not nice. That's blessed weapons. They're blessed units, though. Again, that's the Valkyrie and our leadership. Valkyrie don't have range weapons, that's okay. Poison resistance for survival, don't care about that. Dreaming and Heroism. All sacred units gaining +5% to 35% more experience. So, sure, we'll take that one. 7 points left. Withering Weapons will be good. 3 points left. Blessed Mages. I'm not going to have too many of those. All sacred units will be able to see invisible. You can fight in the dark without penalty. Magic Resistance. Be less vulnerable to magic that can be resisted. 1 point left. Resilient. Resist more. Blessed units will be able to resist more damage before they die. 1 hit point. Oh, that's right, you can get this twice. Heroism 2. Look at this. So 4 astral, 4 death, 3 nature, 1 glamour. Magic resistance for sacred units, plus withering weapons, and 2 times the heroism. Get veterans very quickly with double the heroism. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. So Dominion 7, productivity 2, cold 2. So that's a bonus of +1 to income, +30 to resources, and -10% to supplies, which we just don't care. And I think that's it. We got 14 points left over, but we can't really do anything with it because nothing else there unless you start trying to reduce some stuff. So we're good. Odin? No. Good? I think we're good. So now we're starting provinces 1. Strength and independence. That. Random events are rare. Sure, story events are enabled. All story events are enabled. Show the score graphs. Diplomacy is binding. Hall of Fame entries. That's fine. Oh, actually, with more leaders, we should bump that up to 20, I think. Renaming is allowed. Yeah, I think we're good. Victory by Thrones of Ascension or conquer them all. By claiming enough thrones or eliminating all pretender gods. This is win by eliminating all other pretender gods. Oh, this is Thrones of Ascension or eliminating. That's fine. It's usually what we do. Good, good. Oh no, I gotta change the title of the stream, don't I? Oh crap, was this early age or late age? I think this is middle ages, actually. I forget. It is middle ages? Okay. Thank you.
You are welcome. Now, please stop talking to me. It is kind of creepy.
I know. I'm sorry, I'm god of Vanheim. I thought it was ruler, but we're just a god. Almost done. Just a second. Okay. Hey, did we win the last one? No, not yet. It got distracted talking about other stuff, and so we started a new faction. I'll go back to the other one eventually, someday. Probably later on today, maybe we'll see. Anyway, in the beginning there was chaos. Now the wheel has turned once again. So, Gimpy is sleeping for a few turns. Oh, we finally got, look, a gateway to the Underspring. It's the first time we've had one. Oh, we got two of them right next to us. How'd that happen? How did that happen? I don't know how many games I've seen and haven't had one near this close before. Now we get two. We've got little towns, too. So, recruitment. What's our leadership look like? So axes, javelins, ring mail, iron cap, and shield. These guys, spears and javelins, same deal. They're basically the same, right? Axe, javelin, shield. Yeah, they all basically the same thing. Axes and spears versus javelins. Or it's axes and spears and javelins, other stuff. So, Hannibal. You guys. Hey, put them in the right spots. Okay, so you guys hold an attack. Closest enemy. Same difference here. Hold an attack. Closest enemy. You guys, you don't do anything special, so stay behind your troops. Because you guys don't do magic, so. Do you want them to throw the javelins once they get in range or charge directly? Oh, that's right. It's not this. It's holding fire. Thank you for the reminder. I forget what javelins. They just stand back. They throw the javelins, then they engage. So that'll be fine. Okay, so you guys are good. Recruitment. We need one of you. Oh, we need one of you too. That we can't afford because we have a whopping 5 gold left. Big fan of javelin troops in this game yourself. I'm beginning to appreciate them more and more. Need a pig. Oh, you're just freaking that expensive. I just realized that that's all our money. It's randomly getting a knight killed with a javelin throw. Feels good. Skin shifters for now, or These are our sacred units. Getting some Valkyrie in there. So spear and stuff. Broadsword stuff. So the axe's damage is 18. What's that broadsword? It's a great sword. Broadsword is 16. So the axe and javelin with the shield. Protection of 16. Not as good as protection. Because better armor. Yeah, chainmail. Okay, there we go. Now we'll have a new set of heroes to be named after chat. Yes. Man trains his whole life and spends a small fortune on armor and weapons. Gets killed by a flying stick. Pointy stick. Not just any flying stick. It's a pointy stick. Oh, these guys aren't that different in cost. Okay, so we'll be good. I got nothing to do this turn. We got to do research, though. So we already have a level of conjuration, alteration, enchantment, thaumaturgy. So, let's see, astral magic. Can't see what he has. Which should we research? Oh, shit. Do we have anybody that we can recruit that does research? I just realized that. These guys do some research. Okay. Do javelins feel sticky? Only when they get you in the eye. Anyway, let's just recruit these guys. It'll be good. Oh, I guess we should work on construction, so we can make some trinkets. It'll be a while because we have no research points, so that's it. Next turn. Proclamation. Serbia's making their little profits. So these are the Valkyrie. I'll have... This commander cannot lead any units. Oh, he's a spy, isn't he? Scout. That's fine. So you don't stay behind troops. You retreat. Because you're the brave one. So where should we go? North, south? Let's go south. Look at our little buildings. Farmland everywhere. So Valkyrie just have the light lances. They're gonna have to go into... I guess I could lump all these guys in the one group with the Valkyrie in the separate group for now. Or we can just... No, we can't. Our income is hurting us. We need to start conquering. So 40 enemy units consisting of militia, heavy cavalry, and light cavalry. That'll be ugly. Heavy infantry, heavy cavalry. Archers and wolf tribe warriors there. Light cavalry, heavy cavalry, and lion tribe warriors and lion tribe archers. Sneaking that way. 50? How many do we have? We have 43? 41? We need more troops. The dwarf can do research. Oh, these are sacred units too. Javelins. They're expensive at 60. More expensive than a Valkyrie. Yeah, I think we're better off just lumping all these guys together and keeping the Valkyrie in their own group for now, till we get a better general. No formations. Okay. So, hold and fire closest. No. Cold and attack rearmost. Okay. Next turn. He's doing nothing. What can he do? There's nothing to do. I'm not making my profit. Nope. That's our turn. More Valkyrie. Put you guys down there. So Dwarven Smith next turn. Could save my money and recruit one of these guys next turn. Or start that. Or do I want more troops? We have 50. Only 20 there. Heavy infantry, heavy cavalry. At least that we can see.
Hey, bag of water, it is time to take a break. Go stretch your legs. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpy.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Okay, so let's recruit some more stuff, or should I save up for this guy? Because he's a better leader. He'll be able to use magic and stuff. Not a lot, but he's a better leader. He's got glamour, sacred unit. Too bad he doesn't fly. How come we didn't get a Valkyrie commander? Do some skin shifters. Regeneration. A fur mask. Just fight as humans until they become seriously hurt, then they go berserker. Oh wait, no, they're not berserkers. Okay, skin shifters. Save our money. We need to get a real general. So we'll save our money. And I'm going to take a break. So I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll be back shortly. Enjoy the dog and kitten video.